everyone. Let's now have pronunciation exercise for list number 16, 17, and 18. Okay, let's start right away with list number 16. Please listen to me carefully as I read the words twice. Exercise. Exercise. Fact. Fact. Fan. Fan. Feeling. 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 Form. Form. Look at my mouth. Form. Government. 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 Hadn't. Hadn't. Hadn't is a shortened word for had and not. Had not, so it's hadn't for the shortened word. Okay, next, history. History. It's not history, it's history. According to history, okay. Next, ice. Ice. Ice candy, okay. Ice water. Ice. Next, industry. Industry. Alright, so let's practice as you repeat after me. Say exercise. Everyone. One more time. Exercise. Next. Fact. Fact. Fan. Fan. Feeling. Feeling. Form. Form. Government. Government. Very good. Hadn't. Hadn't. History. History. Ice. Ice. Industry. Industry. Very good. Let's have list number 17. Itself. 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 Lay. Lay. Librarian. I'm sorry, librarian. Librarian. If it's library, if you're referring to the word library, so the stress is in the first syllable. But for a person who manages the library is a librarian. It's not librarian, it's librarian. So the stress is in the second syllable, the br. Librarian. Okay, one more time. Librarian. Take note, okay? Next, major. Major. Opposite to minor, major. Member. 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 Modern. Ma. It's not mo. Okay? Modern. Modern. Next. Nation. 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 Nest. Nest. Necessary. 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 So the stress is in the first syllable, necessary. It's not necessary, it's not necessary, it should be necessary. First syllable, okay, take note. Next, noun. Noun. Alright, let's practice. Wake up, everyone, okay? Alright, so let's open our mouth wide and let's open it properly, okay? Follow after me, say itself. Itself. Lay. Lay. Librarian. Librarian. Say library. Library. But for this, librarian. Librarian. Okay, let's do it one more time. Library. 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 Okay? But for a person, if you're referring to a person, librarian. Again, a librarian. Good job. Major. Major. Member. Member. Modern. Modern. Nation. Nation. Nest. Nest. Necessary. Okay, one more time. Necessary. Necessary. Good job. Noun. Noun. Very good. Let's have the last list for this video. List number 18. Please listen to me as I read the words twice. Opposite. It's not opposite. Opposite. It's not opposite. 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 Okay? Pattern. Pattern. Sorry, for this one it should be pattern. What's a pattern? Okay, pattern. Is that pattern? I guess it's either way. So both are acceptable. So pattern or pattern. Okay, but most Americans would pronounce it as pattern. They would glide the sound. Okay, pattern. It's like there's D for the two-letter T's here. So instead of saying pattern, Americans would say pattern. Pattern, 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 pattern. Okay? It's like potter. Potter. Okay? Potter. Pattern or pattern. Take note of that. Next, phrase. Phrase. Poem. Poem. Now, for this word, actually, some people are confused, rather. What's the correct pronunciation of this word? Is it poem or poem? Or others will pronounce it poem. Poem. All right. When I was a kid, I was taught that it should be pronounced as poem. But language is evolving, and as I went to college, my professor in English taught me that it should be pronounced as poem. Okay? Poem. It's not poem. It's not poem. It should be poem. Okay. Poem. Next is power. Power. Process. 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 Is that process? Process. Process. Okay, take note. Next, property. 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 Radio. Radio. Okay, it's not radio. It's radio. Listen to the radio. Okay, next, replace. Replace. Rhythm. Them. Rhythm. 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 Okay? Rhythm. 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 It's not rhythm. Rhythm. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. What's the rhythm? Rhythm. Rhythm. I'm sorry. It should be rhythm, not rhythm. I stand corrected, okay? Rhythm. Rhythm. Okay, let's practice as you repeat after me. Say opposite. Opposite. Let's try to syllabicate, okay? Opposite. 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 Pattern. Or pattern. 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 Phrase. Phrase. Poem. Poem. Power. Power. Process. 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 Very good. Property. 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 Radio. radio, replace, replace, rhythm, rhythm. Good job. Okay, very nice, kids. So that's it for today. That's all for today, rather. So we're going to have another practice pronunciation exercise, rather. In my next video, that's going to be list number 19, 20, and 21. Okay. So far, you're doing well. And I hope that you're doing well so far. So please do study more and practice more. And do not forget to consult the dictionary, okay, regarding the meanings of this word, the meaning of these words. Alright, so that you will know how to use them in a sentence. Have a nice day, everyone.